that was quite relaxing. Now, I have to say hello, and welcome to episode 2 on our new farm here at Silverrun Forest Farms. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. Now, the last episode, we discussed how we ended up here. So if you don't know how that happened, just go and have a look at the first episode. But I think for now, let's go ahead and get in our tractor, start this bad boy up, and let's go for a quick drive. So, if you don't know, we are on a forestry area. We bought a forest farm, or a farm covered in trees, and now it's time to bring in some cash. So we are just quickly going to drive down to our local co-op and store just to go and see if we can get any equipment for this trailer. We already have a chainsaw, so that's good. What we do need, let me just check to see if there's a train incoming. Nothing. So I'm just going to park up here, and I'm going to have a chat with the local guy and hear if he maybe has a trailer for us. So I'll see you now. And as you can see, we just bought this lovely trailer with nice looking tires on it. It's brand new, so it's a bit of a waste, but that's fine, that's fine. Let's quickly get this hooked up, and we can go and have a look. Now this cost $11,500. I think to help us at the end of the day, we will need a production. Let's see if we can back this up correctly. And a new tractor for me, so I need to work with this. Let's attach that. We don't really need any of those hoses now, so I'm not even going to bother. So let's quickly drive. We actually have done this without the trailer, but that's okay. Driving over the sidewalk. Sorry about that, citizen. But here we go. So there's a couple of production areas that I really want to have a look at, but there's one that caught my eye when I first drove through this nice looking town, and it's right up ahead here. But it's not this one for now. Let's just pull over here. Get our hazards on. Let's quickly jump out. I really like the look of this wood turning workshop, and we only need to supply it with wood, no planks or anything like that at this stage, as far as I remember. So it might be an idea to get this bought, and let's go and have a chat with them and see if they will be able to sell it to us. So I had a chat with the owners of this lathe wood turning workshop, and they are willing to sell for about $80,000. Now we used $11,500 to buy this trailer, and we had $100,000 to start with. So I think I'm going to get the paperwork. That's what I told them. Start getting the paperwork in order so we can buy this. So in the meantime, I did connect the wiring there, because let's face it, we are driving around in town. We do need the lights. So I think let's go ahead and drive back to our farm and go and have a look at which trees we can cut down, because as soon as we get those tree of at a wood turning workshop, it might be an idea to start delivering wood there. So I think we might as well go ahead and get a couple of trees cut down, just to make sure. Excuse me. Just to make sure I get a couple of trees cut down, so we are sure that we can supply it as soon as the paperwork's in order. That might be a nice idea. So I'm going to turn off right here. And might as well cut across here. Get to our farm again. Train's not close by, so we can risk it. Get over here. Now, since I want to add in a shed right there close to our house, I think it might be a good idea to start clearing some trees there. Now, usually you don't want to cut down all the small trees, because let's face it, they will grow up to be bigger trees, and you actually want that. But I think for now it will be okay to do that. So I bought this trailer, but it wasn't actually necessary at this stage, because we have that guy right there, which will work for us. But hey, that's fine. Let's get this detached and unhooked. So as I said, this might be a nice area to extend our yard and get a shed in here for all our equipment, because let's face it, they are busy deteriorating or rusting and whatever in here. So I think it might be a good idea to clear our trees here, the big ones, the smaller ones, and then maybe get a brush cutter or something for these bushes. Get that out of the way. And as I said, I don't really want to take out all the trees, but some trees will be good. We can always place in, as I said, a chicken coop or something in here, because let's face it, you need some animals on your farm. I might even bring my dog back, so that might be an idea. So let's get in here and get this guy started up. Lined up. Get that taken down a bit. Come on. And now let's swing you a bit. And let's get you cut to size. I think let's opt for 5 meters. That might be a better idea for us, because 5 meters we will probably be able to load onto our truck there, our lorry, quite easily without too much fuss. So let's line this up. Let's take that down a little bit. And let's cut it. Don't want to bump into our lovely house. But here we have it. Oh, nice. So you saw what I did now. So I might just get the drone out and let's clear a couple of trees here. It is a lovely day outside, so it's a nice day for drone. So I'll see you now. And as you just saw from that time lapse, things are a bit strange here. There's a couple of these trees that are a bit too small to be taken down by that machine. That's why we have this bad boy here. That's fine. We can sort this out ourselves. Come on. It's been difficult today. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's just put this away. Go and jump in our lorry and see if we can load some of this up. Let's park up here. Let's see what we can do. We can get onto this, but let me get this ready and I'll see you now. Now you just saw me load up that one piece of log. Let me get this done and I'll bring you back as soon as we are ready to go. Otherwise this might be a long time lapse. But I'll see you now. I believe this might be the last piece of wood. I think we might be able to pick this up ourselves. It doesn't look too heavy. And let's see if we can adjust it in our hands. It's not too bad. Let's restrap this. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's restrap all of these, just to make sure that we don't lose any of this along the way. Let's pull that back. far as we can. Lower that. Did I mess anything up? Sort of, but at least it's strapped down, so that's fine. So let's get this pulled over. That took actually longer than I cared to admit. It's been a while since I used a crane like this. But that's fine. That's fine. Come on. Don't have to park perfectly, but at least to some extent. Okay, so we have a bit of wood ready if everything's sorted out. The guy gave me a phone call. He said that we can, he's getting the paperwork ready. He was actually in the market for it, so paperwork is actually already good to go. He said we can discuss with a bank to get the funds to basically finance the new business, but I told him we already have it, so we can buy it as soon as possible. We can pay for it and everything. So he also said that the business is suffering a bit. That's why it's a low cost for the business. So that will help us at the end of the day, because we can sell. He said there is a place, but he lost basically his own farm, so he couldn't supply planks or wood for it. So that's why he went out of business. He didn't have raw material, and he couldn't buy up all or enough wood to supply his business. So that's why he's wanting to sell it. So we are busy getting the paperwork ready. As soon as possible, we can go ahead and sign and fill in all the necessary information, and then we can take it from there. So then we can have our own business here in this town. But let's quickly have a look here. Let me get out my trusty flashlight, or torch as we know it. It's not too shabby. Just a couple of trees. I still need to get something to sort this out. Let's quickly see. Nah. I need to get something to get that sorted out for us. But I think this will be a nice expansion to our yard. Just see the difference in cutting it ourselves with a chainsaw and cutting with our forestry equipment. Just a nice clean cut, level cut. You can get a level cut with our chainsaw as well, but we can't dictate where it will fall. So as I said, I would really like to have a chicken coop or something in here, and I'm really tempted to go and get my dog from my old farm. Not actually my old farm, my parents' farm. Still staying there, so we can have a doggo here on the farm again. Just really lovely. So yeah, I think that's all we can do for today. So let me go and sleep and see if tomorrow is a better day. Not a better day, but we can bring you back. Actually, it's a bit too early to go to sleep. So I'll see if there's a couple of odd jobs to do here and there, and I'll bring you back if there's something a bit more exciting happening. Good morning. As you can see, it's a lovely day, and autumn is with us. It's been a couple of weeks, really a week and a bit, and we got the good news. We are ready to take over control of the production, our own wood turning workshop. So yeah, that's good. So this has been sitting out here for a while. As you can see, I reversed this in and got that sorted out and moved that a bit. So nothing really happened here. We just got a couple of odds and ends. But let's see if we can get down to our own production. need to take this quite slowly because I don't want to make a mess of this. Didn't see if we have any beacons, but if we have any, it's that switch right there turned it on, if we do have. So hopefully that was it. Let's get down to our new production. Let's see if we can unload this and get things started. We are fast, really fast, approaching our destination. Let's get our right indicator on. I'm just going to turn in normally. Let's see if this works. Drive up to there. Stop that. Switch off and let's get out. And let's take off all of these straps. See if that gets taken out. Oh. These workers are fast. So let me go and have a chat with them and see what we can make out of that. Okay. I had a chat. Since we brought the wood, they can turn that into staircase railings. I guess there's a demand for that around here. Some wooden bowls and wooden pepper grinders. So I told him, go ahead, do everything. We need to do as much as possible at this stage. So I think that would be a nice addition. Then one of my friends actually phoned. He said that there's actually a mine close to here that we can go and have a look at if we have time. I told him that would be nice. So I'm just going to take this truck, lorry, whatever you want to call it, back to our farm. And then it might be an idea to take our tractor. We still need a bakkie. Ooh, hopefully they didn't see me drive into their flowers. But I still need a bakkie because it's really slow going, driving around with the tractor. But let's see if we can go and have a look with our new tractor. If we can find where the mine is. I think that would be a nice way. Something nice to do for the rest of this day. But I'll see you as soon as I make a bit of headway, because this will take quite a while. So, instead of me driving around with our slow tractor, I decided to phone up the local taxi company. And he brought me right there. He said he couldn't come up here. I don't know why. There's no gates or anything. So, yeah, he said it's just up here. So let me just quickly run up here and see if we can find what we are looking for. Yeah. Okay, this is quite interesting. There's a sort of a barrier, but it's open. So there's a lounge chair right in there. Let's have a quick peek. Sadly, we can't go down there. But look at this. Oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Ooh, what's this? I think I'm going to buy that bad boy. Or something similar for our house. But yes, let's get out here. And let's run up there. Now there's a bit of a tale in this town. That they want to have everyone basically meet their needs and more. To be prosperous in this town basically. So everyone gives a certain amount of money every year to help fund this mining industry, and then whatever it's taken out, there's quite a lot of iron ore in here, So anything that's taken out can be taken by anyone. It doesn't matter the amount that you take, because it's basically unlimited at this stage. If you have a deed to land, you can come here and take some of this iron ore, which is actually quite nice. Yes, you have to pay about, I'm not sure about the amount, but it's a couple of $1,000 every year to fund this. But then you can come ahead and take some of this. You basically you still have to get a capital investment to buy or build a furnace to smelt this up. But the ore is essentially at some stage, if you take enough, and the ore is basically free. And you can use this truck right here and this wheel loader right here. So yeah, that might be something to think about. Our farm is quite far from here, so we might want to invest in another plot of land close by, because I think this might be a nice way to make a bit of cash. And for the least amount of effort, let's face it, I think that might be a nice thing to do. So yeah, but that's basically it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.